just like I was confident in myself when, a lot of people didn't know me coming in, and y'all were asking the same questions to Chris and Garrett. It's the same thing. We like to say, like, we like to reload here in Zone 6, and same thing we're doing this year. This is what I dream for. And it's what we dream for, to go win a natty. We haven't done that since 2014 and at Ohio State. That's the goal. So anything below that, is not acceptable. So, yeah, there's pressure, but, we love it. In Zone 6, like, if you want to be the best, you have to bring it every day. Like, there's some guys that can do it here and there, but if you want to be the best, you have to bring it every day, or, you won't be the best in the room. And, that's what I really loved about it. And I knew it was going to get me better just being around guys, like Chris, Garrett, Marv, Emeka, just those guys. And, I just love competition. I love competing and trying to be the best.
Especially someone like me, they say a lot of things is genetics. But I had to put a lot of work in to run as fast as I can, change directions, and be as strong as I am. So honored by that, really. But this game is about skill and technique. Athleticism is only going to get you too far, so that's really what I focus on, skill and technique. I think, like I said, we put in a lot of work behind Chris and Garrett. I know, like, me, Mecca, Julian, we're all ready to step out, even Xavier Johnson, Jaden Ballard, like the freshmen that came in, we put in a lot of work over this offseason, so we have a lot of confidence in ourselves going into the season.
It was definitely big to get those reps in with CJ. He didn't get as many last year, but now we're building trust, and we're able to connect more on a lot of bigger stuff. So that's going to be huge for the season, especially just getting more reps with everybody on the depth, like JB, Xavier Johnson, Cam Babb, Julian, Marv, everybody just getting it in with CJ. And we're here after hours and stuff like that, just making sure we're able to perfect our craft.
I felt like it was time to really grow up and start taking things a lot more seriously. And it was definitely a process. It took a little bit of time, but now I feel like I'm really locked in and I'm really committed to Ohio State football. I don't know. I like to cut out expectation, to be honest with you. I really dwelled on expectation for the past 2 years, and sometimes your expectations, I don't want to say get killed, but sometimes your work ethic doesn't meet your expectations, and I feel like mine didn't at that time. So right now I feel like my work ethic is matching my expectations, so that's why I'm really excited. Everybody's path is a lot different, and I came from a smaller school and I wasn't as well developed, and being at Ohio State, I'm around the best guys in the country, like no questions about it, the best guys in the country. So from a coaching standpoint to a receiver standpoint, it's just constantly getting better and pushing each other, and that's why I stayed here. There's just no other place I'd rather be.
Yeah, we have a group of guys now that are ready to step in. I mean, I have 6 guys. I have, a 2 deep, that are really ready to get on the field and play. They can do everything I ask. I think that, there's some guys in that 6 that need to continue to grow throughout the season, which is fine. That's going to happen everywhere.
Brian, who are those 6?
Jackson, Julian, Marvin, Mecca, Xavier Johnson, and Jaden Ballard. Just with Cam having a little hiccup, that's the only reason why he wouldn't be a name I've named, but he'd be in that same group, absolutely. So it would turn into 7. There's no narrative being spun here. I think that, I really take a lot of pride the first time I get a young athlete and their parents or kids, family to come in our room. I really try to make sure that they truly understand, what we're about, what I'm about. I think if you get a feeling for the coach, it probably gives you a good depiction of, what the room probably looks like and how we operate. So I take a lot of pride in that, in those first opportunities. But from a blueprint standpoint, no. I mean, I think, it's like trying to coach every kid the same way. You shouldn't do that. You could be fair, but it's not going to be the same. Everyone's different. Everyone has different needs. Everyone has different focuses. So your ability to connect with those and identify those, I think will kind of put you on your right path. Every guy in my room, and our team can do the job, can do what they want to do, maybe at different levels, but they can all be potentially NFL players, in my opinion. But it's all about, what you do, how often, your consistency level. Like, guys that just don't make mistakes are really good players. It has nothing to do with, high pointing a ball, at 10 feet in the air. Like, it has nothing to do with it. You rarely see that. There's so much more to football than just the freakish, plays. Those are anomaly. Those are the 1% of 100. So you don't survive or die on those. So again, my point is, there's a lot of things to football that don't, incorporate, the freakish talents, right?